G'day everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I'll be giving you 10 advanced tips for Canada, as I've been giving a lot of Canada tips on the channel, and I'll be giving some more advanced ones today. These ones, if you know the basic ones, if you've watched the first few, these are probably some more advanced ones that improve your gameplay even more. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this first one here, we are here in British Columbia. We're in Vancouver. We've got BC plates, we got a little red sticker on the back or some coloured sticker. But the thing I want to mention here is that we have a 604 area code, and in BC, everywhere has a 250 area code apart from Vancouver, which has a 604 area code, which is a good thing to know. So everywhere in BC, 250 except Vancouver, which has a 604 area code. It can be very helpful to tell maybe Vancouver apart from like Victoria or something, or maybe sometimes some other cities around. But yeah, when you're in a developed city and you have 604 area code, you're only in Vancouver. You can't be anywhere else in BC. So yeah, that's good to know. Next one here, we are talking about fire hydrants. So I'll talk about a couple of them in this video. This is the first one. It's kind of this like greenish, I don't know, kind of lime green, or sort of like this light green color. And you see this light green color with black nozzles on it. You can be of two places. Here we're in Calgary in Alberta, pretty built up city, and the other one is Brandon, which is a little city west of Winnipeg in Manitoba. It's the second biggest city after Winnipeg. And yeah, they actually started using these fire hydrants in 2018. So in newer coverage, like in Gen 4 coverage, you'll see more of these fire hydrants, but in older coverage, you might not see it as much. But in Calgary, as we are here, Calgary, they're everywhere. You'll see them in all coverage. Like maybe if we can switch the dates back to like, I don't know, 2014 or something. As you can see, still got the fire hydrant, but in Brandon it'll be different. So yeah. Very niche tip actually, and it's a good way to tell it apart from Edmonton, because Edmonton can look similar as well. But yeah, because Calgary's got a pretty unique fire hydrant, which you don't see in many other places in Canada. Next here, we're talking about rubbish bins or garbage bins, whatever you call them. These bins that you put all your rubbish, trash, garbage in. And yeah, if you see these kind of brown beige coloured ones, you can only be in Regina, which is the capital of Saskatchewan. They're very common there, and they are only found there. So it's a very good tip, very good to look out for. Yeah, so this looks like a pretty prairie-looking town. But if you have blue bins, well, I think they have some blue bins that come with beige brownish bins, then you can only be in Regina, and it actually says Regina there too, I believe. But yeah, very, very helpful tip, and it helps me a lot in like any insane tough 50-50s with other cities. So yeah, good to know as well. Next one here, we're talking about Ottawa, the capital of Canada's fire hydrant. And we like to call it the Ukrainian flag, because it looks like a Ukrainian flag. It's got the blue on top and the yellow base, just like the Ukrainian flag. And yeah, this fire hydrant, exact look, blue and yellow, is unique to Ottawa. So very good to keep in mind with your guesses. See this fire hydrant, send Ottawa, get some free points. And the next one here is going to be about Toronto street signs. These are Toronto specific street signs with the blue street sign, which you find in not many actually Canadians, because most of them have green ones, but you can find the blue ones. But if you have this white background with the blue street sign, you can only be in Toronto, as it's specific to there, only found in Toronto. Not any other city has this. Maybe some surrounding areas in Toronto, but yeah, in that area. So yeah, if you see this sign, you can get some easy scores in this part of Canada, as it probably will show up a lot in duels and that, because it's on the world map and they love Toronto. So yes, maybe see this and confirm your suspicions that you're in Toronto. Alright, next one's here more of like a landscape. Man, I've looked at some more. We just looked at some like cities related stuff, but this is more of a landscape thing. If you get this Gen 4 coverage, this is taken like October 2022, only a few months ago. And if you see this is Gen 4 coverage, I think it's actually a black car with snow coverage. You're probably going to be in Western Ontario, out near Thunder Bay, as the snow coverage is usually only found out there. but I believe you can also have Gen 3 snow coverage there as well, which I haven't actually found. But I think there's Gen 4 and Gen 3 snow coverage out at Thunder Bay. So really, so if you see snow coverage, consider out near Thunder Bay. But it's not always going to be there. You got to be careful sometimes, as like there could be bits of snow coverage in other places. But just a good thing to know that if you see snow coverage, Gen 3 or 4, consider Thunder Bay. Okay, we are here in Newfoundland now. So just give it the times. And here, if you see these wooden barrels where for residents, I think they might be their mailbox or something, but I don't know. But if you see these wooden barrels at the front of people's properties in Canada, you're only going to be in Newfoundland. I'm not sure about Labrador, but I think Newfoundland has them a lot. They're quite common there. Labrador might have them, but I don't know. But yeah, these are pretty common in Newfoundland. So yeah, if you look like you're in eastern kind of Canadian looking around, you see these barrels. You see there's a couple over here as well. But these barrels are very, very, very common in Newfoundland. Pretty much every property has them, I think. I think maybe if we like just look over here, well, I mean that's not actually a property, but yeah, a lot of properties do have them in Newfoundland. And can be a very good way to tell you're there, opposed to really anywhere else in Canada. Yeah, I think as I saw here, that's sort of like it, but yeah, good to know as well. And we'll finish off here with a couple of pretty niche tips, very niche tips. This one is a little meta here. We're here in Sanikiluaq. I don't know how to pronounce these Inuit names. Sanikiluaq. I'll show you where that is. And we have this meta with a guy in a brown coat driving a bike, like a quad bike or a mobile or something around. Yeah, and it's completely snowed everywhere. There's these like kind of Nordic looking houses with snow, but you got this meta here, the guy in the brown coat, which is only found in this town, Sanikiluaq, which is right here, in pretty isolated, pretty remote area it's in actually. Just in here, in it's actually, I think it's part of Nunavut, yeah, but it's actually kind of in this Quebec, Ontario region right here. And yeah, it's very isolated. The coverage is very limited, as you can see. Yeah, only a few places, bits in there. There's only coverage around here. And yeah, anywhere else you see you're in this town, you'll see this guy driving around. So yeah, very niche matter, but a very good one to know as well. Second last one, here's another one. It's actually from a town nearby. We're in Inukjuak, and we have this metal with the two mirrors poking out in the bit of the front as well. And yeah, if you see this type of a little meta, that kind of like mobile meta or bike meta or whatever you call it, meta, you're going to be in Inukjuak, which is located right here. We can just drag out the coverage. As you can see, only coverage really around here. This is a bit of boat coverage here, but there's only coverage around here. And that is over here, which is just north of your previous place, which is just down here, and we're just north up here. So, yeah, just there. Drag out the coverage, just drop it in there somewhere. And yeah, you got this guy with his two mirrors. So another very niche matter to know, but also quite helpful in the rare circumstances. I think I've seen both these locations on Jules, so it's a very good thing to keep in mind. You can eliminate opponents with this if you're on like high multipliers and you get these kind of rounds. So yeah, very helpful to know. And the last tip I have for you here is Cambridge Bay, which is way north in Nunavut, and there's pretty distinct ways you can tell it apart. We have Gen 2 coverage, and it's like a trekker. It's a trekker. It's actually like, you can see people's hair here, the person's hair who covered this. This is Gen 2 trekker on a road that's not even paved, just a gravel road. It's very gloomy, and you got like sort of bikers, like people on motorbikes around, and it is very gloomy, very overcast coverage with the gravel roads and the hair and Gen 2 trekker. So yeah, this kind of look up in Cambridge Bay, which is way up north here in Nunavut. Way up here in Nunavut, just like it's one of the most northern coverage you get in the what do you call it, territory, just up here. And yeah, so guys, that will have to conclude the video. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I really hope you did learn something new. Please let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this. Subscribe if you really like this video and you want to see more. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.